Good evening. I'm Wendy Mitchell and I'm giving my presentation over habitats for my UPD lesson plan. It's geared towards the kindergarten level. It's able to cover the key standards of English language arts, math, science, and art, all combined in my lessons. I'm able to start off with my vocabulary, which is going to be Arctic, desert, tundra, coral reef, recycling, prey, predator. That way we're not just talking about the type of habitats, but the other things that are a little deeper into them, so they're not just on the basic level, they're able to do a little more critical thinking. I plan to hook my students into the assignment by asking them my hook question, which is, what do we call the place that we live? By the end of my lesson, the students should be able to understand we live in a habitat, that there are many different types of habitats, humans affect our habitats, and living things depend on one another. My essential questions we start off with, what is a habitat? Can we live in a different habitat? Are we a predator, or are we prey, or are we both? How are living things connected? Are we connected? I would also ask them if we are able to survive in a different habitat. The transfer on this would be that they understand what a habitat is and what environment is. Excuse me. They will know the different types of habitats. They will know the definition of a habitat. They will understand that we are all connected. They will be able to list the things found in a habitat in order to survive. They'll be able to tell you what a predator or a prey is. They'll be able to tell you the importance of us working together. The evidence of them being able to learn would be their collage, and that will actually be able to be differentiated on their level because they'll take it home. Our more gifted students would be more elaborate, whereas our students that might be on a little lower level, theirs might be more basic, but that creativity will be able to bring it out for the higher level. Also, they'll be doing a food chain chart, and for my lower levels that don't quite understand how to do it, maybe I could put plastic animals out and they can tell me what eats what. Also, we'll play a game of what habitat am I. They'll create a book. They'll be taking a quiz. They're also going to be dividing recyclable goods and weighing those and deciding how much trash is being saved by recycling instead of it going to our landfills. I'm going to be able to equip them for our lessons by reading Welcome Home Bear, picture cards, feeding a fish a worm, and then feeding the kids a fish stick. That kind of shows them food chain. Also, read the book of Yum Yum. It's talking about the food chain. They will be bringing 2 sets of clothes, summer clothes and winter clothes, and I will have them put them on depending upon what the room temperature is, the opposite of what would normally be appropriate. For example, if I have the AC on real low, they'll put on their summer clothes. That way they'll get a better understanding of what it would take to adapt in a different environment and the importance of being able to adapt, and how like polar bears are so fuzzy and thick and able to survive in a colder climate, but if they were to come say to Texas where it's really hot, they wouldn't be able to survive as much. Also, I'll be able to revise it by doing file folder games in groups or having them play a game on the computer through Quizlet. They'll be doing the self-evaluation through the game of what habitat am I, because if they're able to answer those questions, they'll know. Also, by re-asking the essential questions, they'll know that answer. They'll be able to do that self-evaluation in that stance. This lesson, when it's over, will be able to lead into the next lesson of classification of animals. Okay, thank you.